It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once
the kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
there's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and I'll tell you what, he's a blast to watch. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Slot man in motion right. Allen on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throwing again, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Again, it's Allen to the air. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. All even on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Patterson now to return it. Yeah! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Matt Milano there to stop him. Second and 7. Now a toss left side for Johnson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. This one complete to Palmer. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Play action. It's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They motion the slot man left. They'll go play action here with, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darius Slay. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run with Cook. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the move out in front, 13-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down. Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime.
Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. A run with Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A carry for Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. In motion, Shakir. On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now Warren. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here with Johnson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are back within 6. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff to Cook. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. To throw is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They run on the jet sweep. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
To throw is Rodgers. Now he'll run. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Cook. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The visitors' offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. This is 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one complete to Palmer. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. To the right side here. Pass is caught. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. So it's a win here for the Bills. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, with zeros on the clock, seals the deal. Come from behind, they feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.